later this month. You see Al Iaquinta weighing in 155 pounds. 1 pound allowance for a
New York State!
That's why that weight was okay. New York State Athletic Commission not acknowledging him as a champion if he wins tonight. We'll see how that plays out. Now the introductions. Here's Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. Sanctioned by the New York State
Let's
Athletic
knock him
Commission.
out!
Our 3 judges scoring this contest.
KO the Khabib Nurmagomedov, Eagle, or whatever the fuck he is.
And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. This bout is sponsored by Metro PCS, bringing you closer than ever to the UFC on a pound-for-pound great network that covers 99% of people in the U.S. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
It's time!
5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first,
Fighting!
out of the blue corner, of the martial artist, holding a professional record.
New York Stone!
3 losses, 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155.
Yes, we can. Let's knock him out.
pounds. Fighting out of Raging, New York, presenting
Raging Al Iaquinta! Knock him out!
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist, holding an undefeated professional record.
Well,
25 wins, no losses.
Still, you gotta
He
give him
stands
respect.
5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in
He's a beast.
154 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Dagestan, Russia, presenting the number 2 ranked lightweight contender in the world,
Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov! Let's knock him
All
out.
right, gentlemen, we've been through the rules of the locker room. Watch obey my commands a little time. Watch protect yourselves a little time. Want to touch gloves, do it now. Good luck to both of you.
Let's knock him out. Let's knock him
Here we
out
go.
cold.
Khabib Nurmagomedov at long last with championship stakes inside that octagon.
Let's
Raging
knock
Al
him out
Iaquinta,
cold.
Sure of focus. He doesn't look concerned. He
Cold.
can stop himself from pushing over a TV monitor. I think I'm away.
Just destructive. Destructive.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's knock him out. Let's knock him out.
Tonight's Fight Clock is brought to you by Modelo Especial, proven a fighting spirit since 1925. Nurmagomedov in red, Al Iaquinta's in blue.
So if you guys have watched the fight, you would all know that Khabib Nurmagomedov is the new UFC lightweight champion, and he beat Al Iaquinta. But after watching this fight, I had this thought before coming into watching the fight as well. But I think that Al Iaquinta. So before this fight, I was thinking Al Iaquinta is gonna get taken down. It's gonna get taken down. He has very, very good takedown defense. And he's tough as fuck. I don't think he's going to get submitted. I don't think he's going to get TKO'd. I think it's going to go the distance. Or he's going to go the distance and lose the decision or get the knockout. And I was hoping he would get the knockout because I like Al Iaquinta. I like his personality. I like how he says fuck you to everybody, especially Dana White. But unfortunately, he wasn't able to take... So he got taken down. And he lost the decision. But after watching this fight, I realized... I kind of knew it, but I realized that Khabib Nurmagomedov... I think Al Iaquinta would have beaten Khabib Nurmagomedov if he had a training camp for Khabib Nurmagomedov because he was training for a stand-up fight against Paul Felder, who's not a good wrestler, who's not like top ranked guy, who's just a stand-up guy. I think if Al Iaquinta and Paul Felder fought each other, I think it's an easy fight for what's his name, Al Iaquinta. Not necessarily easy fight, but I think he would have gotten the victory. And Al Iaquinta, if he had trained for this fight, I think he would definitely. He has very, very good chance of winning this fight because, I mean, already he has very, very good takedown defense. He has knockout power, and in his training camp, it's full of good wrestlers. First of all, he has his camp as like Chris Weidman, phenomenal wrestler, incredibly strong wrestler. I don't know how strong he is. Okay, he's just fucking strong. There's another fighter in his training camp. There's a Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, and Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, in his early days of UFC, he didn't have very good takedown defense, especially against Matt Brown. But after that fight, he realized that he should train for wrestling, so he trained with Chris Weidman, and after that, he's a beast. He hardly gets taken down. Tyron Woodley took him down, but he was able to defend some takedowns, and he says that he can't defend any takedowns against Chris Weidman, but training with Chris Weidman helps with the takedown defense, and that tells you that Chris Weidman is a bad motherfucker. I think maybe Tyron Woodley would look more buff, would look more a lot more stronger, but I think Chris Weidman is lean, but he's lean but fucking strong. He is a lot stronger than. Not maybe a lot stronger, but I think he's a better wrestler than Tyron Woodley. And I think he's a lot better than Khabib Nurmagomedov. Like, when Chris Weidman was fighting against what's his name? Damian Maia. Damian Maia. A lot of people are afraid of Damian Maia because he's a hell of a wrestler. You know what? Chris Weidman shook off Damian Maia like it was nothing. Like he was nothing. But there were times like when Tyron Woodley he didn't get taken down, but he almost got taken down by Damian Maia. That's how strong Chris Weidman is. His single leg takedown is fucking phenomenal. It's fucking unheard of. So I'm saying the bottom line is, if he had trained with Chris Weidman to prepare for Khabib Nurmagomedov fight, I think he would have gotten the victory. He would have knocked him out, I think, because in the fight he was going for the knockout, Al Iaquinta. He wasn't going for the submission. He wasn't going for decision. He wasn't going for like takedowns. He did fake some takedowns, but that was for setting up the punches. But if he knew he was able to defend the takedown easy, like John Jones against Daniel Cormier. John Jones knows for sure that he's not going to get taken down. If he does get taken down, he's going to be able to get back up to his feet as fast as he can. That's why he's able to throw kicks. A lot of people don't want to or should not throw kicks at Daniel Cormier because he's a phenomenal wrestler. But if you know that you're not going to get taken down, you can throw kicks. You can throw punches as much as you want. Like in the fight, Al Iaquinta's stance was very, very low. He was just always prepared to defend the takedowns. So that's why he limited his offense. But if he was prepared for the takedown, he would have been more free with the punches. He would have been more free with the striking, and I think he would have knocked him out because Khabib Nurmagomedov is not a good striker. Another thing is, I think Al Iaquinta has better wrestling defense than Conor McGregor. But if Conor McGregor had the wrestling defense as good as Al Iaquinta, he would have beaten Khabib Nurmagomedov. Because in this fight, there were a lot of moments when the fight was on the feet. Like especially like maybe third, fourth, and fifth round, a lot of the moments it was on the feet. And if Khabib Nurmagomedov fights Conor McGregor on the feet, he's fucking dead. Conor McGregor can like sleep and bang. His left hand shot, fucking nobody can take his left hand shot. So after this fight, I'm sure that Tony Ferguson can beat Khabib Nurmagomedov. Conor McGregor, if he improves on wrestling defense, he can KO Khabib Nurmagomedov. So, I mean, there are a lot of saying that Khabib Nurmagomedov is a beast. Like, he is a beast. Like, Khabib time. He is a beast. His wrestling is phenomenal. But if you train with a right guy, like phenomenal wrestler like Chris Weidman or some type of like maybe Olympic level wrestler, and you can defend most of the takedowns, and if you have good striking, especially knockout power, I think it's not that Khabib Nurmagomedov, I think he's kind of overrated. I mean, he is phenomenal. He's a beast on the ground, but if he can't take it down, he has taken down every single opponent he has faced, but if he can't take it down, he's fucked. His striking is not good. His chin is okay, but if you hit him a couple times, I think he's gonna go out. So the bottom line is, if Al Iaquinta had trained for this fight with Chris Weidman, I think he would have knocked him out cold. So that's my bottom line. But still, congrats to Khabib Nurmagomedov. He's still a beast. I'm not saying he's bad. He's a beast, but he's not untouchable. He's a beast, but he's not unbeatable. That's my point.
But one thing is that what we said that made this fight exciting, that Al Iaquinta's being tough as nails and crazy, proved to be absolutely correct.
Accurate 1,000%.
Yeah, this is an entertaining fight. And Phil would draw. Oh, look at this. High. Oh, I love how he does that. The way he does that cradle position. Yes. He cradles that leg and maintains that background.
Well, so implausibly, Al Iaquinta and Khabib Nurmagomedov go the distance.
Wow. That was a hell of a fight. That was very interesting. Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor right now are screaming at their TVs.
But they're going to have to come in and prove they're the best.
After 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-44, 50-43, and 50-43 for the winner by unanimous decision and new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
And you know, I want to say thank you for my opponent and his team. Iaquinta is a real Brooklyn gangster. This is not about chicken. Iaquinta is real gangster. He come here. Where's Conor? He want to fight with boss. I want to fight with real gangster. You know, Iaquinta, thank you so much. You know, it's crazy. No, 26-0, 10-0 in UFC. UFC undefeated lightweight champion. Alhamdulillah. Khabib, how difficult was it with all the changes of opponents and the last minute Max Holloway dropout, and then having Al Iaquinta step up at the last minute, literally yesterday? What was that like? Nothing changed. Thank you, Iaquinta. Other guys want to take this fight. Hey, doesn't matter who. If you're ready, if you're a champion, what are you talking about? About stylistic or different opponents? Right now, if the UFC give me somebody, I can fight. Right now, give me 30-minute rest. Little bit drink water, you know, think about call my father, talk with him a little bit about what I make mistake. I didn't work too hard about my jab, you know, and give me 30 minutes and I can fight with anybody. Tony or Conor, doesn't matter. Maybe DC, doesn't matter.
I look forward to seeing you defend your title. Congratulations and enjoy it. Congratulations. UFC lightweight champion of the world, ladies and gentlemen, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
And it sounds fitting. Khabib Nurmagomedov, UFC lightweight champion. That post-fight interview brought to you by EA Sports UFC 3. Play the free trial now and become the GOAT. Download now on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
Say what you want about going to this is 26-0, a phenomenal accomplishment. He deserves that gold around his waist.
And fittingly, the first Dagestani to have a UFC championship belt. The first Russian undisputed UFC champion is Khabib Nurmagomedov. What a week, what a night it has been here in New York City.
Those were the best days of my life.